Now, let's now look at the Asian society or environment today. We now discover that we have too many cases of immorality, women doing anyhow, girls doing anyhow, boys doing anyhow, and all that. As a mother and a, a stakeholder in the society, what do you think we should do to correct these imbalances, ma?
I think what we need to do, the women need to work on themselves. The mothers need to work on themselves because we are practical examples to our children. There are some things that you are doing, your children copy faster. And the children of nowadays, now they learn bad things faster than the good ones. So whatever you are doing, you need to guide yourself. Know that the children are watching. A lot of immorality is been going on. A lot of some, if you see some dressing that is been going on, when you check it very well, check from the house, you see where the thing is coming from. So I think in that aspect, the women need to sit tight. Let's go back to our old ways, the mode of our dressing. You see, they will tell you it's not fashion. They want to fashion. But dressing corporate, dress well, does not remove you from fashion. So I think the women still need to go back, sit down, reconstruct themselves so that everything will play out well.
I think by what you are saying now is that women should lead by example with the way they dress, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, supposing the boy or the girl are maybe trying to be rude or whatever, how should the mother now talk to them to maybe bring them down into moral real standard?
That is why you need to start from the ground. You can Esianakah or Yeja Quere. So you need to start from the ground. Catch them young. When you are training your children, it is from the ground. So when they are now up to that 10, 12, 15, 16, you can no longer treat them. But the way you treat them from the roots will determine what they will become. The training my parents gave to me is still leading me to today. So the one me I'm giving to my children, I believe if I am no longer there, it will still lead them. So we'll start from the ground so that they can pick it well.
Thank you very much. What you are saying is we should catch them young, right?
Very well.
Now, again, now looking at the society today, you see that most young men again and young girls really want to go to school, while the boys are into Yahoo or cybercrime. Most girls are into prostitution. Many of them do not want to go to school and they don't want to learn work. How do we tackle this issue? Because as a mother, I think we have more questions to ask you people because we believe that the society we owe more they owe more from you than the men. How do we handle this issue, ma?
Yes, you know, the situation today, the situation today, some parents contributed to it. There are some parents that will tell their children, did you not see Joseph? Did you not see Jeremiah? He's buying car. The situation we are today, some parents contribute to it. So a child that refused to go to school, refused to learn handwork, or a child of 16 coming home with a car, you as a parent welcoming them, what did you expect? You are the one that sent them out. So those situations we are today, there's still some decent children today that don't do Yahoo. There's still some decent children that still learn handwork. So it's still from will their parents, not only the mother, but the mother and father should join hands together to raise these children very well. So that if a child that is coming from school now, after when he come back from school, go and learning handwork with someone that is doing Yahoo, will not be seeing the friend doing Yahoo, coming home, now start practicing it. As a mother, when you are now seeing a child doing those kinds, you can't caution them. You have lost that child. But when that child still have that fear that my parents will not allow me to do this one, until they get to some certain stage, they are no longer with you, that you now know, okay, it was no longer from me, not from the ground. So we still need, as a parent, to start from the ground, start nurturing these children, not doing what their mate is doing. At a time, from if you give birth to a child now, he's still under your care till like 16, 18, even till 20 after the university. So it's still we, the parents, that still need to stand up to our children to make sure land our children still be the best. That is my take on that.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Like what you've just explained now is that some parents have ways of backing their children immoral attitude, right? And that the parents should need to do a lot to make sure this thing change. Please talk to the parents this time now. More. Hammer more on this, please.
As a parent, a child you nurture today will be the one that will feed you tomorrow. If a child has a stage, the first stage that you need to take care of the child. The second stage, you are still the one taking care, but they can do some kind things by themselves. The third stage are the one they will not be the one taking care of you. If you do not take care of them today, a lot of children now take colos, some take drugs. A child that is taking drugs, for example, a child of 16 start taking drugs, do you expect that child to get to 80? The answer is no, because they have used drugs to spoil their system. So a child that you take care today will be the one that will come and take care of you back tomorrow. There's no two ways about it. But when you allow your child to be wayward today, tomorrow you will not have any that will come and take care of you. I have a son that's in 300 level. If he want to greet me, even if it's a public place, his hand must touch my feet to know that he's bending down. That is how my children, even the workers that are staying with me, they kneel down to greet anybody that they see around me. That is how I was being raised. That is how I'm raising my children. So the parents should please raise their children very well. Do you know there are some parents that will tell their children, don't greet this person. You forget that you are not raising that child for your own self alone. My parents are still alive. I have the both parents. They are still very much alive. If I still want to greet them, I still kneel down and greet my parents. That is how I've been raised. I still kneel down to greet my husband. That is how I've been raised. So my children are still copying from me. When they still grow up tomorrow having their own, that is what they learn from me. That is how they will rule their home. So I urge all parents to train their children very well. Be a practical example to their children. When you shout on your husband in the presence of your children, the children will go and be saying, my mommy do shout at my daddy, because they learn bad things faster. So when they are growing up, that is what they will be doing. When they get to that stage of getting married, what they learned from their mother, they will contribute it in their own husband's house. So the parents should please work on their children very well, because their children, our children is our future. When you don't take care of your children, you will suffer at your old age. At the age that you are supposed to be resting, your children will bring money for you. You will not call them to bring money for you to eat. You will not see them to call, because you do not nurture them very well. They were wayward. They will not have that feeling that I need to send money to my parents. I need to take care of my parents, because you do not nurture them. You failed while training them. So I urge all parents today to take care of their children. When you take care of their children, they will come back taking care of you.
Beautiful. Thank you.